won't show it on here, but it's manually. It did not capture.
Charlie 13.6, descending 11,000, November.
Welcome 54 Delta Charlie, second approach, second altimeter 299 out of Lauren, 10 miles.
As long as the red's flashing, it should. Now let's go crazy here. Mode. Wi-Fi's on. Viewfinder, okay. Yeah, it's on. I don't know whose plant this is. This is a pretty good sized plant outside of
I know, I was thinking
Saginaw there. Saginaw River there, I don't know.
November 6426 Alpha, that traffic right over the airport right now, indicating 700 feet.
26 Alpha.
There's the Milwaukee's over there. At 9 o'clock. Occasionally, certain people that I know sitting in the back of this plane have asked me to fly over it just to see.
Turkey 54100, second approach, second altimeter 299 VFR descent, your description, verify landing MBS.
Landing MBS, and I have November.
November 54100, to left base runway 5.
Base 5, 54100.
Falcon 54 Delta Charlie, descend and maintain 6,000.
54 Delta Charlie, 6,000, fields in sight.
Falcon 54 Delta Charlie, I'll have the approach clearance here shortly.
And second after the afternoon, Baron 612 Mike Alpha, with you at 9,500.
Baron 612 Mike Alpha, second approach, second altimeter 299 advised prior to changing altitudes.
2 Mike Alpha, with you.
Turkey 9014 Papa, contact Flint, approach 118.8, good day.
188, thanks for your help. Flint approach, this is Dakota 9014 Papa with you, level 5,500.
Dakota 9014 Papa, Flint approach, Flint altimeter 29908, say destination.
998, we're heading to Pontiac.
Dakota 14 Papa Roger, report prior to any altitude changes out of 5,500.
Roger that, we'll advise, 14 Pop.
Good evening, Flint, citation 608 Juliet Romeo's, passing through 16,000 for 11,000.
Citation 608 Juliet Romeo, Flint approach, Flint altimeter 29908, departs polar heading 180 radar vectors Pontiac, expect to continue your descent to 1,000. Expect to cross polar at 5,000 though.
Okay, down to 1,000, we'll expect 5,000, and then heading to 180 at polar freight share.
Approach 515 Mike Hotel, squawk 1200 now.
Number 515 Mike Hotel, roger. Radar service terminated, squawk B5 for exchange approved. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Mike Hotel.
It'll be about an hour and 5. That's about as good as it gets.
No kidding.
Again, I'm going to expect a lot of productivity tomorrow.
Good evening, Flint approach, Baron 819 Mike, 7,000.
Baron 819 Mike, Flint approach, Flint altimeter 29908.
29908, Baron 19 Mike.
Citation 8 Juliet Romeo, descend now to 10,000, cross polar at maintain 4,000.
10,000 polar at 4,000 freight share.
In reference to polar, there are intersections in the sky that are defined as lines, and when the lines cross, they're called an intersection. Polar is the one that's used very frequently going into Metro, south of Flint. Anytime you're around Flint, anytime you're listening to commercial airline, almost right back. Frankly, when you come in, you're talking about coming from California, that path. Polar was usually the spot south of Flint where they cross.
Okay.
On here, I do this as a IFR map. Polar is right here. I just begin to make out Flint right now. Kind of running this way now. We were pointed right at it. Yeah, 16 minutes out, 150 or 144 ground speed, 40 miles to go. Tracking right at 150.
Baron 819 Mike, let's start our descent.
Baron 819 Mike, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, Baron 19 Mike.
And November 14 Papa, did you want to talk to Detroit approach or just terminate at my boundary and go to Pontiac Tower?
That'd be fine. We'll terminate with you and go right to Pontiac.
November 14 Papa, roger.
There's about a 5-mile gap between Flint's airspace and Pontiac. That's why you want to talk to Detroit. It's like, not really worth it. If it was bad weather, if you were in clouds, if there was lots of traffic.
Traffic 1 o'clock and
Yes.
8 miles maneuvering altitude indicates 2,000 and off of Polar, it's directly south of Polar is traffic maneuvering, it's about 8 miles south of Polar at 4,500.
8 Julie Romeo is looking.
Citation 8 Juliet Romeo, contact Detroit approach 127.5, good day.
27.5 for HR, so long.
Once you see a lot of airports from the air, you start to appreciate they're generally openings, right? They've got to cut down all the trees, so you can start to pick them out. Normally you can see Pontiac from here. Can't quite pick it out yet. And from this angle, because it runs east and west, you tend to see the series of buildings. I can't quite pick it out right now.
We're going to cross Polar at 5,000. We'll go down to 10,000 now and 180 after Polar, 946 Charlie.
When you think about it, as odd as it is to fly directly over an airport, is actually the safest place to be because planes are coming in and out. So actually, directly over, perfectly safe. Los Angeles has, you've flown into LA before, right? Those big long east-west runways. There's a north-south, what they call VFR corridor. You can fly directly over the airport at 5,000 feet. Really cool. I did it a couple years back.
November 19er Mike, contact Detroit approach 127.5.
127.5, Baron 1 Mike, have a great day.
6,000, 6,000, overcast. Temperature 29er, dew point to 15. Altimeter 2997. Visual approach, runway 9er right in use. Landing and departing runway 9er right, runway 9er left. All IFR departures, contact ground control 121.9er for clearance. Advise, controllers on. Initial contact, you have 8 it. Papa. Keepers Papa, observation 22530. Wind 360 at 6, visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000, ceiling 6,000 broken. 6,000 overcast. Temperature 29er, dew point to 15. Altimeter 2997. Visual approach, runway 9er right in use. Landing and departing runway 9er right, runway 9er left. All IFR departure.
Approach, this is Dakota 14 Pop. Can I begin my descent at this time?
Dakota 14 Papa, VFR descent 3000, VFR altitude to your discretion.
Thank you, sir. 14 Pop will begin to descend. So we're going to take the motor down. We'll automatically point the nose down, which will automatically pick up speed. Yeah, start to make up Pontiac.
3164 is with you 1.5 for 3000.
Envoy 3164, point departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
Climb maintain 4000, Envoy 3164.
Envoy 3164, the traffic 3 o'clock and 3 miles southbound is a King Air descending out of 7000 for 5000.
We're looking at what 3164.
King Air 6 Charlie Echo traffic, just departed runway 27s and Embraer climbing out of 3 for 4000.
Looking for traffic, we'll level at 5,000, 946 Charlie Echo.
If you follow 75, Pontiac's just a tad to the right. See those white buildings over there.
Envoy 3164, traffic no factor, climb maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, Envoy 3164, thanks.
King Air 6 Charlie Echo traffic no factor.
6 Charlie Echo.
Number 4 Golf Foxtrot front approach. King Air 6 Charlie Echo, cross polar maintain 4000.
Cross polar 4,000, 6 Charlie Echo.
Envoy 3164, turn left heading 250 and when able to join the Windy 6, resume my navigation.
250 to heading and join the Windy 6, Envoy 3164.
We're going to turn off the autopilot, no need for that.
Front approach, good day, November 234 Golf Fox, passing 11, descending 9,000.
234 Golf Foxtrot front approach, front altimeter 29er, descend and maintain 5,000, depart polar heading 180, radar vectors Pontiac. There's traffic 12 o'clock and 8 miles, is the King Air descending out of 4,700 for 4,000.
Searching for the King Air, descend and maintain 5,000, depart polar, heading 180, 234 Golf Fox.
6 Charlie Echo, traffic behind you is going to overtake you is a Hawker descending out of 10,000 for 5,000.
Yeah, that's about 4,000 feet there.
6 Charlie Echo, Roger, we'll be looking.
Pretty high for a balloon.
Don't see that very often around here.
Here, 6 Charlie Echo. There's also traffic at your 2 o'clock and 4 miles. Maneuvering altitude indicates 1,500. Contact Detroit approach 127.5. Good day.
Alright, we're looking for that traffic at 27.5, 946 Charlie Echo, good day.
Hawker 4 Golf Foxtrot, contact Detroit approach 127.5. Good day.
On Holly right there.
We'll talk to you soon, Golf Fox.
Envoy 3164, contact Cleveland Center 126.75. Have a good day.
2675, so long, Envoy 3164.
Approach 14 Pop, request a radio frequency change at this time.
November Number 14 Papa, radar service terminated, squawk VFR frequency change approved. There's traffic, you're 3 o'clock and 6 miles inbound to Pontiac to King Air, descending out of 4,000.
Roger that, we'll be in touch with Pontiac here shortly, thanks. 100.
Detroit departure, good day.
Departure, sets at 588.
Pontiac Tower, this is Dakota 9014 Papa. We're 10 to the northwest, inbound for landing with information Papa.
Dakota 9014 Papa, Pontiac Tower, report 2 miles northwest, enter left base, runway 9er left.
2 northwest, left base for 9er left, 14 Papa. So can you see the lake straight ahead of me?
Yeah.
And you see the little island there that I'm essentially pointed at?
Yeah.
That's essentially the aiming point to put you on the path to turn in Pontiac. 3,000 feet, plenty of gas, about 130 knots. You don't want to deploy the flaps, you don't want to get too low too soon. If you have an engine out in a place like this, you got a problem. This is why the most dangerous place is when you're closest to the ground, for this reason. So we'll just kind of sit here around 3,000 feet for a little while. Shows just the slightest little itty bitty thing of rain just south of Pontiac. Maybe. I don't know if it's that sensitive. So have you ever played golf at Shepherd's Hollow? Water tower over there with the brown buildings? Yeah. That's the Columbia Air Center. It's our Jesuit retreat house. They leased all the grounds around it. You can see the cutouts through the trees. Yeah. A wonderful golf course. Son of a gun, they're shooting fireworks over there. Oh, look at that again. I just saw a firework go off. Huh. I don't know why you'd be shooting it off at this time of night.
Pontiac Tower, King Air 946 Charlie Echo, visual 9er right.
Pier 946 Charlie Echo, Pontiac Tower, runway 9er right, clear to land. Wind 030 at 5, altimeter 299er 8.
You can see downtown Detroit, straight ahead.
9er right, clear to land, 299er 8, 946 Charlie Echo.
Yeah. Sunset, see it. Oh, yeah.
Southfield, a little bit to the right of that, and obviously short of that.